Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we will learn how to apply index match function in Excel. So let's move first to the index function of Excel. The index function returns the value at a given location in a range or array. So let's learn this with the help of an example. There is a data set in which there is a student name, subject name and marks and the corresponding things in that subject. The syntax or structure of index function is equal to index bracket starts and the array which will be the from student from serial number to marks. This whole will be the array, and then row number will be there and the column number will be there. So I'll keep the range as student name to marks. Suppose I want to see only marks of Hindi, so I will keep row number as second row and column number of fourth row. This will give me marks of Hindi and of the second row, meaning thereby that whatever marks are corresponding to student name Madhur and of subject Hindi, this will display here, second row and fourth column. Okay, so this is the first function of index. Now the index function can be used in two types, in array or in reference form. The difference is that reference form of index allows more than one array along with an optional argument to select which array to be used. Mostly the array formula will be used, but reference form can also be utilized, which I'll just demonstrate right now. This will be like this, equal to index now two arrays will be selected. This is the first array and I'll choose the second array now. And then I will keep this in additional bracket. Now I'll give the row number. The row number will be the same and column number will be the same as well. Now I will give the number from whichever range I want to fetch the thing. So I am keeping it as the number 2 range, that is A5 to D11. So the value I get here is from A5 to D11, whichever is the second row and fourth column. This is Jim Nancy marks from maths. This will be fetched. So I see whenever I will change this value to 1, then it will give the value from the first range, and that is Madhur marks in Hindi. And whenever I will change this to 2, then the second range will be applicable. So this is one additional thing in index that is there. It is modifiable, the range is modifiable in index. So this is addition of index, and now we'll learn about the match function. Match function is typically used to find position for index function. In the example, I want to find the position of Madhur in which row of the dataset, and I want to fetch the marks column for my index formula. The match formula syntax first we'll see is like this, equal to match, match. Now it will find the lookup value. I want to look up this Madhur in the rows, in the name column, in the rows of names, whichever will be corresponding to that, and then I will give 0. This will give in which row Madhur is located. So it is in the second row. And now I want to fetch in which row Mark's name is located. So I'll find this in which column, and 0 is for exact match. This will give me the column number of marks. It is located in the 4th column. So now I know in which column number and in which row number the desired value is there. So if we want to use both the index function and the match function, we can do it like this. I'll fetch first the index number. In the index formula I will apply, and I'll select the array. This is the array. This will freeze, and I want to know about the marks of Madhur. So I'll select all the rows in whichever row it might be located. I'll freeze the rows and I will select 0 for exact match. Now the row number is finalized. Now I want to match the column which is corresponding to the marks column. So I will select marks, and then I will select all the column headings, and I will freeze it. I will give 0 for exact match and give one additional bracket for index. Now this will give me the marks of Madhur in the student name Madhur, and Madhur marks are here now. So the index and match function, it can be used combinedly through this form, but there's one thing. So let's move to the match function, and both match function and index function is complete now. So as we have seen, this index match can be used as an alternative to VLOOKUP, as there is very few drawback of this formula. Although it is a lengthy and new formula, still there is one drawback of this formula: all ranges must exist on one sheet, or index will return a hash value error. So let me illustrate this. I'll illustrate this through this example. Like in this one, we had 2 ranges now. So I will take one range from another sheet. This range I will take from this sheet, next sheet, where whole data, the same data is there, but I will keep the range as this. Okay, so I will press enter now, and this is giving me a value error now. Since the data is same, but it is from another sheet, so the index function is giving me a value error. So how to get rid of this error? We can only there's only one option. We can take the help of choose function in this case. So how to take the help of a choose function? Firstly, in the when we will apply the choose function, this reference will be removed, which was there, this reference of 2. Since the choose will itself give us the choice of that, so we will not need to choose it outside of the bracket. It will be inside the bracket only. So first of all, I will type this and just go to the back to the value error is there. So I'll do it from scratch. Firstly, I'll remove the area number, the last in the index. Then I will apply the choose function. Choose function is there. I'll give my choice in the first part, whichever range I want to choose. I want to choose the second range, so I have closed this column. This is done, and index is also chosen for this one. So this will give me of the second range and the second row and fourth column of the second range. So let's apply this. Okay, so second range was from A5 to D11, A5 to D11, second row and fourth column, second row and fourth column. This should be the value, and this is the value right here. This is giving me the 54. Okay, so now I want to change the range. I want to move to the first range, so I will type 1 only, and this value will change from 54 to 58 it is right now. So it is giving me from A1 to D4, A1 to D4, the second row and fourth column. Second row is this and fourth column, 58 value is there. So we can we can make it a dynamic formula, a very dynamic formula. This is the index formula, and we have done index match, index choose. Now is the turn of index choose and match function again. Okay, so since I know that the student name Madhur is existing in only this first, so I will apply the match function over here. I will match the student name with Madhur. I'll freeze this. And I'll choose all the names in here. Freeze this and give an approximate match. Now I'll match the marks. Whichever column it may be existing. I'll freeze this and give it an approximate match field. Okay, this is done. So now we have is that we have used index choose and match function, all of them together in this scenario. So I hope you must have learned something new from this class today, and don't forget to like, comment on the video, and please subscribe to the channel if you have not. Take care, bye bye, good night.